Hey everyone, we want to do a giveaway, and the way this giveaway is going to work is very simple. Number one, you have to be a subscriber to the channel. Number two, you can comment on one video or all the videos, that's up to you. But the comment is going to be selected by my family and myself, and it's going to be selected off of either being the most humorous comment or the most inspirational comment of all the comments on our channel videos. What's going to happen, or when it's going to be chosen, is when we reach 5,000 subscribers, which is not very far away. How we're going to reveal it is basically we will select the comment. The next video after our 5,000 subscribers, we will make a special video just for you and say why we liked your comment the most and why we selected it. And then we will have you reach out to us to inform us of where we need to send the shirts to. You're gonna also need to tell us the size of the shirts and which shirts you want. All the shirts that you're gonna have to choose from are below in our merch store. So start subscribing if you haven't already, and start commenting. All right, brush hogging time again. We already fixed the blade issues. So one of the blades was bent beyond repair and it's just damaged. Can't do anything with it. Took the bolt out. It actually came out really easily. Went ahead and threw a new one in. And the other blade was fine, but we had to replace the bolt because it did snap the bolt. So that was very easy. I'll show you how we did it, because honestly got in the heat of things and just wanted to get it done because I wanted to get started. But essentially this is how we do it. All we do is we simply rotate the, I'm sure you can see in there, actually it's lined up perfectly right now. All we have to do is just turn this drive shaft a little bit and we can spin it. And you can see that spinning, and then it'll line up with where the bolts are. Just past it. Oh, there. And then I just simply use an impact, put it down through there, and we'll loosen it. Now if that impact won't work, I'll get a bigger impact or something of that nature. But that's really how we do it. The next thing I need to do though is this also broke, so I do need to fix this real quick. I'm going to record it because I just honestly was too lazy to go grab the camera earlier whenever I was doing the others and say I just want to get it done. So this is actually the turnbuckle that is going to hold the, let's see, so it holds these two to a corresponding angle in order to keep this wheel with pressure down to hold this wing off the ground, just like it's doing on that side right now. But what I need to do is actually I need to shorten the turnbuckle. So, oops, hey Toad, what are you doing out? Well, anyways, this one is really close, but it's just not quite long enough. And this is the exact height I wanted at, because this shows me that I'm level or very, very close to it. I might be just a hair off, but I could live with it. So I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse while I undo my mess. I'm gonna try something new while I'm brush hogging. I wanted to try it while I was doing hay, but hay takes a lot more concentration. If I miss a little strip or, you know, hit some sticks or something like that with the brush hog, not really a big deal or an issue. The hay, you know, the disc bind is much more sensitive, and also it's not as durable as a brush hog is. So what I want to try is I'm gonna fly my drone. So you all seen this tablet that I mount in here. No, I don't have auto steer. So that's the other reason that it's very difficult for me to do a lot of drone and different cam work while I'm driving, or while I'm using the tractor. Anyways, I'm gonna go in here and I'm actually gonna set this up to record audio, because I feel like you guys are missing out. Like the music and stuff that I play in the background of the drone footage, yeah, it's nice. But sometimes everybody wants to hear a tractor work. So I'm gonna make that happen. I hope y'all enjoy this footage. do it. I'll stop up here and I'll show you what's underneath of all this section of grass right here. So this isn't bad. But there's a lot of weeds that are in here. But up here, it's mostly weeds. So right here, you can see there's a lot of grass in here. A ton of it. This is all grass underneath here. All that's grass. But the problem is that all of these weeds, especially this one, this is called Cereza lespedeza. And the Missouri Department of Transportation put that on the roadside ditches because it'll grow just about anywhere. The problem is it's invasive. You can't get rid of it almost. Even if you spray it, you're gonna deter it, but it's gonna come back. It's very difficult to get rid of. Mowing it, burning it, and spraying it combined. You can't just do one or the other. You have to kind of do all of them together to get rid of it. And then fertilizing. What it won't grow if you have a lot of, so like if the soil is deficient in lime, it loves that. But if it's got a lot of lime to it, that stuff has a hard time growing in it. It will still grow in it, but it won't grow as easily. It won't flourish essentially. But that's why, you know, like this has got a lot of red top right here. This right here is a red top grass. So this is good stuff. This is good eating. Animals, that makes good quality hay if I was haying this, but it also makes good quality forage during the growing season. But that spot right there is nothing but lespedeza. More lespedeza, a little bit of red top right all in here. More, I don't know what the white flowers are. Some trees, obviously, and a little bit of brushy, not thorns, but something of that nature. So I say this because, and it's nothing against previous maintenance or anything like that, but maintenance on, so like if you own land, it's really hard to maintain it without equipment. Equipment costs money, land costs money, so it's hard to say, I'm going to buy all this land, but I don't want to buy equipment. It's also hard to buy equipment and be like, well, I don't have any land. They go hand in hand. They both cost a lot of money, but they both have their benefits. Brush hogging might, like brush hogging all these pastures, which is a little over 50 acres, might cost me, now we'll say probably about $100 of fuel. That's not that much. It's really not bad. But it'll do a lot for weed control because right now is the high season. It's warm weather out. So the grasses that you see under there, they won't do as well when it's hot. But those weeds thrive. They love hot weather. Even if it's dry, they can thrive because their roots are all at the surface and they're able to get moisture from a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are able to get moisture just from dew. Whereas grass, all of its roots are in the ground, so when it's dry, it's hard on it because now the roots only go so deep. If they run out of moisture in the soil there, it's not gonna grow. It's actually gonna go dormant. It's gonna get hot and burnt. So it's a delicate process to balance all this. There is no easy answer to it. It takes, as much as we don't like to use chemicals, it does require them in some spots, like the fence lines. You saw that we sprayed them. We spray fence lines because all that fence, all of it, every little bit, right? We put a little over 12,000 feet of fence up since we bought our farm, our original 10 acres, the 20 acres additional, and then the last 47 acres that we just bought. All that is 12,000 feet of a perch for birds. Birds go eat something, they sit on the fence, and then they poop out the seeds. Not always do they poop out seeds that I like. If they're pooping out nothing but fescue, red top, timothy, clover, stuff like that, I wouldn't care. Heck, I'd love it whenever they're sitting on the fence line. But right now, they poop out a lot of weeds. They poop out all kinds of seeds, trees, berries, all that brushy stuff. That's what I don't want. And that's how a lot of it gets in your pasture too when they're flying over. So, all right, I gotta get back to it before it gets dark. Oh, that is pretty. Look at that beautiful, there. I know this camera doesn't do it justice, but it is gorgeous. You can see the sun shining up through them clouds. I gotta get back to work. You're not gonna believe this. I'm stuck again. It's crazy. We haven't had rain in forever. But right here, there's standing water. I know you guys can't see it. I'm sure you can hear it. Oh, I can't believe this. Oh. I know it's really dark. Good news is, it's not a long walk to the house. It's a wet one, but not a long one. Holy smokes, it's wet. Must be a spring here. Has to be. Like, the last measurable rain we got was... Let's see here. Last measurable rain... Had to be... I think Memorial Day weekend. And just... you a time reference. I know the videos are delayed. Like, we're months behind by the time you guys see this, but... it's July 5th. We celebrated the 4th yesterday. So, yeah. Oh, man. Look at the... Might grab the truck. I might be able to get out with it. Hopefully you can hear that. Chris is grabbing the truck. I think it might be able to get me out. We shall see. Look at them driving skills, going straight through the corner gates. Like one gate open. I know you can't see my hand probably. It's impressive. He's talented. My hero. Okay, it's very wet in front of us. Definitely over that way. Straight through one gate into the next. So I can see how the gates line up. Since when do you use mirrors?
To see the back of it. Nope, not gonna be able to make it.
No.
It's a different angle.
She made it on the way in though, it's pretty good. Alright, keep it to your pull on me. Back. Give it a minute. Yeah, apparently, I don't know how there's standing water there. Because it's dry as a bone up there, and it's dry as a bone down here. Yeah, but we haven't had rain in us. Yeah, it's been a long time. No, I think the ground soaked that up before it ever went anywhere. we're down in there. The other side, down in Barber. Now you can tell you're stuck when you can't see half of your tires. She's out now. Thanks, Kevin. She's thirsty. You aren't going to believe this. But that's not all. This should be attached right there. Oh. But wait, there's more. This bracket got broke. It holds my stairs steady. I'm gonna take a break and eat lunch. It's been a rough morning. Mommy's stealing your hair. It's not cool, Mama. Not cool. Alright, everything's fixed from yesterday. I didn't record it because you guys have seen me weld before when we built the Bale Spikes and stuff. You guys have seen and the welds aren't pretty. And this one's really ugly. The other ones are a lot prettier for the Bale Spikes. Anyways, you've seen me take the tire off, take it to Weber's. They have a tire machine, so it's easier for them to get the tube out, patch it real quick. It takes a lot less time. It takes me about an hour to get the tire off. That's with the help of Jeremy. So it takes 10 minutes to run up there. They can swap it real quick, and I pay 10 bucks. The linkages, I can't do anything else with this linkage. It's bent. Oops, it's bent, and I can't adjust it anymore. without without a big headache. So I'm gonna have to get a new threaded rod. It buckled it. I'm not sure if it buckled it whenever we went over or when this broke. I'm not sure. Very ugly weld. Whether or not it holds together, I have no idea. God willing, it will. But it's always staring at me while I'm tugging along. Well, and on that note, we're actually done. I was gonna do the ditch line along the road back up to the house, but now I may not. I don't know if it'll hold enough air to get me back to the house or not. So. Oh. Sad story. Somebody once told me that if farming was easy, everybody would do it. And if it made money, everybody would do it. I think they were pretty accurate. But that's gonna end the video. I'm gonna go air the tire up, try to get the ditch line on the way home. If I can't, deal with another day. Go get the tire patched. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope it's helpful. And oh, before I go, actually, so you're probably saying, hey, you know, you shouldn't cut the grass down before the animals get to it. Well, sheep actually are very picky, and a lot of animals are actually. Most of them won't eat the stems. So like fescue, the stems, the tall stuff, they actually won't eat it. They won't really look at it even. They will eat red clover when it's tall. Legumes and stuff like that, so like alfalfa, anything of that nature, they do like to eat that. But for the, you know, most of the items that are growing in our pasture that are tall are basically the fescue stems, and they're not going to eat that. They will eat the fescue, the grain out of the, you know, the seeds out of the fescue sometimes, but they won't eat the actual stem. So they didn't lose any food content, and you can see there's lots of grass underneath of all that. And a lot of times, kind of like a kid, right? If you go to give your kid something, right, and there's something they don't like on their plate, if it's touching it, they won't even look at it. And sheep are a lot the same. They don't want to take a bite and try to get the stuff that they want and get some of the stuff that they don't like because it's bitter or anything of that nature. So that's the easiest way to explain it, I suppose. But like I said, that's the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. And I can't complain because during hay season, you know, other than a flat tire, we didn't have any issues. So I'd rather have issues brush hogging, because if I don't brush hog, it's not the end of the world. They've got more than enough to eat, even if I don't brush hog and knock down this tall stuff so they can get to the other more delicious stuff underneath. But otherwise, have a blessed week. We'll see you next time. And don't forget to like and comment down below if you have questions. So like the video if you enjoy them. It helps us grow as a channel. Doesn't cost you anything. Subscribe if you haven't already. Again, doesn't cost you anything. And comment down below with any questions that you may have. So, or if you have tips for us, because if you have something that'll make my life easier, I'm not gonna complain about it. So Thank you. Have a great week.